What's good? We back in the video. Today we are reacting to what's wrong with today's dating world. I'm not in the dating world, so I couldn't tell you, but you know, let's see what's going on.
What's been some things that women do and men do that really piss you off?
Yes,
He just stares at your ass all day.
They just were very attractive.
I'll have one date and never see them again. Let's not play games.
Almost got catfished by transgender. Don't waste my time.
6 months in, he tells me, oh my god, I got married. He has 3 kids.
Women want.
What does a woman actually find attractive in a man? What does a man actually find attractive about a woman? In an effort to make this a little bit easier, we're gonna get a glimpse of what they are actually looking for, and as you're about to see, their answers will surprise you.
What's been your worst dating experience?
You know, when you put your intentions out there, describe your perfect person, and then he comes. Everything about him is amazing. We were having the best dates ever. He lives somewhere else, so he was coming to visit. 6 months in, he tells me, oh my god, something happened, and oh my god, I got married. Then
Whoa.
I knew that he has 3 kids. I wish I knew from the start. I wouldn't have invested my feelings in him. You know what I mean?
They want to go somewhere really lavish. You have to be a gentleman. The guy has to pay on the first date. But then either you get ghosted right after that, or you're just not gonna hear back for like weeks. And it's just like to the point where it's like, then why did we go in the first place? You know?
A friend of mine, he almost got catfished by transgender. So I think that's like one of like the most biggest problems in dating, because like you don't know who's who. People don't care about transgender, but like don't waste my time on a date, the second date, and you tell me that you're a trans on like the 10th date. You know what I mean? So I think that's like the biggest problem, you know?
Nigga said on the 10th date. On the 10th date? I'm saying he probably already knocked that down, though. He probably already took a... Wow, that's disrespectful. Niggas die over shit like that, bruh. Just saying.
Or a woman.
Gotta be a brunette. But I've got ass. These.
He just stares at your ass all day. You're like, hello, there's more parts to me than just staring at my ass or my breast. Like, look at me. It's not like me just staring at your penis all day. That's weird, right?
When you ask a girl out on a date, you get to know each other on those dates. Don't just take it to the movies, food. Make it memorable, meaningful, and then kind of evaluate and assess if she's for you. Lead with your intentions. This is what I want. I'm looking for a wife.
Praise
Dating
God.
is part
Amen.
of courtship. Dating is not courtship. It's only part of it.
Amen.
So you have to lead with honesty.
Honestly,
Amen.
big thing for me, especially in the beginning, is like,
what I'm seeing here is that he's letting them get their shit off for the video. I understand that. Let them get their shit off. We not having a conversation. Whatever you want to say, get your shit off. Feel good about it. Yo, appreciate it. We gonna throw it in it, you know what I mean? But, bro, like, what kind of niggas are you attracting that just want to stare at your ass all day? What kind of shorties are you attracting that want to go somewhere expensive and just ghost you after? Because she never had no interest. So if you attracting shorties that want to go to expensive dates and you pay and they ghost you, they never had. So you're giving off lick vibes. Something about you gives off, yo, I'm a walking lick. Something about you gives off, yo, I'm just sexual, I stare at my ass all day. You're attracting those type of niggas or females. So you gotta take that into consideration.
making a plan, like setting up something thoughtful, like a good date, an activity, like where you'll learn about each other.
Most don't do that.
That's a great
To
idea.
be honest, like I can remember on one hand the amount of first dates that actually I'm like, oh, I put effort and thought into this, and it's not me doing that. And also, I'm very much like, if I like someone, I tell them. I appreciate that in other people too. Let's not play games. Let's just say how we feel.
She's
I think
very
not
friendly.
leading enough. I think it's very lost these days. And man is a man. Like you have to
Talk to
lead
him.
in a very protective manner of
Talk
the
to
women.
him.
I wish I've seen that more. I think the first few interactions, being the gentleman, like opening the door and all that. Yeah, maybe she wants to walk first, but try to ask or like just open the door. You know?
They're just all lacking communication. Say what you want, say what you feel. When you hold those things back, like it just leaves the person like wondering and then jump to conclusions, and then here we are.
Men are bad at that,
Horrible. Oh my gosh.
The negativity that comes with a breakup. The day before you say you're in love with them and you're so kind and nice, and then you break up with them and all of a sudden it's, I hate you and I don't want to be with you. But it's like, really? Or they'll block you, which is very immature.
What's the difference between someone you would consider like wife material or husband material versus like a one-night stand or like someone you're not going to text back?
Not a woman who wants to go out all the time. I'm past that now.
One night stand would just be like someone that couldn't hold a conversation, someone that just wasn't sure intelligent or just...
Like they don't challenge you.
Yeah, I like a challenge.
I was reckless when I was in my 20s, having children out of wedlock with women I wasn't wasn't perceiving as wife material. They just were very attractive. I married a woman because she was pregnant, and now I know that you got to do that in reverse. Now, in my 40s, I'm putting that wife material thing first before I even want to sleep with them.
Bro, that's so tough. Like, why we gotta wait till we get in our 40s to be thinking straight? Like, I get it, bro. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I speak as a child, I understood as a child, but when I became a man, I get it, bro. But it's like, bro, you done so much damage already. Like, you done so much damage already, bro. And the same thing with shorties. Like, why do you want to wait till you get in your 30s and 40s? Like, you know what? No, I'm good off you. Don't talk to me. I don't know. I don't want that. Like, that's not, like, bro, I don't know what plans God had for me, bro. But I just don't feel like these are a part of those plans, bruh. I just not jacking that. I want to be somebody's first option, bruh.
In a man.
Someone that is smart and funny. If the person is respectful, I mean, I'm open to everything.
If I'm struggling with something like if work is stressful or anything like that, just to be there to, like, you know, keep me moving in a direction, even if I feel like I'm going to pull my hair out.
I love someone who can talk about emotions, who doesn't shy away from those hard
Yes,
conversations.
that's valid,
Somebody
that's
who
valid.
can show up for you, you know, great kisser, you know.
Generous, charismatic, ambitious, supportive,
Heavy on charismatic.
tall. Not too tall because I'll be insecure when I see taller girls and I'm like, oh, he likes them. We're insecure.
Gosh. All right, bruh. You can't be. I guess you gotta have some give somewhere. I guess.
Women are insecure.
I think women have a habit of just like knocking guys down before they ever get a chance to know them, and just like not actually giving them an opportunity to show them who they are. He has to be earning so much money, or he has to be funny, or he has to be, you know, various different things.
Yeah.
None of which I am. So.
Well, you're still engaged.
Family-oriented, teen mentality. A lot of women I'm noticing nowadays, this younger generation, they're in competition. That's not appealing to me. I don't care if you look like Barbie. What's appealing to me is if you're going to add value to my life. That's it. Just are
you don't care about that in your 40s.
Life, my life, and then I'll reciprocate that.
In your 20s, you cared about that, though.
Walking on the same path as I am in life for compatibility and long term. That's what I'm looking for, and hopefully this is it.
If you've been enjoying this video, but you want more, you want to live a more fulfilling life, we created a free community full of courses, resources, and people of all ages from all over the world who are sharing their best pieces of advice to live a better life with you.
What's relationship status right now?
I'm married.
How did you guys meet?
We met on Tinder, and it was the best day ever.
How was your dating life before that? Was it?
Oh, awful. I actually have a restriction order on my ex-boyfriend. So
Oh, wow.
domestic violence is more apparent than it seemed.
What are your problems with today's dating world?
Of course, I'm going to say the apps, they commodify or commercialize people and the experience.
Constant need of finding something better. Oh, I could do better or move on up money-wise or looks-wise. I think just accepting the fact that you're happy, a lot of people don't cherish that.
I see them, it's
Fair.
like a menu. It's so stressful. And I did speak to one person. I had
Alright,
a
hold
picture
on.
with my friend and
Give
he's
me
like,
like
oh,
5
I like the
minutes,
blonde
or
one. I'm like,
3
you know
minutes.
what?
In New York, more people here, I feel like, are into hooking up than relationships. A lot of people tend to do one-night stands and hook up, go to bars, maybe hook up with someone there, but I don't. I'm content doing my own thing, you know, trying to get my career going. But obviously, like, being in a relationship would be nice, I think, yeah.
I was dating somebody. I didn't find out. I was like, listen, like, continue him while we're like dating.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I was like, what the
Trying to get into your phone and things like that.
Yeah, that's too much.
That just tells me you don't trust them at all.
I say that to my girlfriend too. I'm not checking yours, you're not checking mine.
Yeah.
I've never ever in 5 years looked through her phone behind the back. Or
No.
It's just hard to find somebody who truly wants to dedicate themselves to your children. That is not the father of your child.
A lot of people walk around not sure and they try to find partners that they can put on a high pedestal. Whatever they're lacking in life, they hope to find in the other person, and that's putting too much pressure. By the time you're looking for a life partner, it's someone that you can grow with, but you're everything that you need. You don't need to have another person to complete you. You should be able to complete yourself.
Can I ask how you've gotten to this point?
Dark times. I feel like it's dark times that are the building times. Every time
Amen.
that you find yourself at your lowest low, instead of
Amen.
looking at it from a complete negative perspective, it's
Talk to
finding the beauty in the dark, because once you overcome whatever the hell you're overcoming, you see the growth of you as a person.
What do you think women can do to give men a better chance to
told
find
that
a
nigga.
loving relationship?
He can't read my mind. I guess it goes back to communication. I need to communicate like I am upset about X, Y, and Z, and not just like sit there upset and pouty because he has no idea why I'm sitting there upset and pouty. I guess put myself in their shoes when it comes to not just that, but just like a lot of things, we could also do the same, just like we expect them to know what we're thinking, things like that.
We love to jump to conclusions sometimes.
Women nitpick a lot. That's our thing. Like, we just sit there and you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Guys don't like that. But, sometimes you have to do that because things won't get done.
Women want a man that's going to fully complete them with everything from emotional to financial, and at the end of the day, it's not going to happen.
I think my tendency has been to commit really fast because I'm like, well, I've invested this much time. I don't really feel certain, but let's commit. Or I'll have one date and never see them again. So the biggest lesson I've learned is giving people time, including myself. It takes time to know someone.
What are some things guys do that you think women are not happy about?
Probably hang out with their friends too much.
Yeah, not give her time.
Seems to be a big thing if you don't give them enough time and attention. But of course, why wouldn't you give it?
Talk about how you're feeling. I'll be in a certain mood and I just won't speak. Well, I'll just keep it to myself. I won't talk to people. Won't message people. I'll just try and deal with it myself.
Goes off the radar.
But once I open up about it and then you understand, I think it's just communicating that way, being honest to each other about how you feel. And
just take care of yourself. I was on the way to the barbershop right now, gonna get my beard lined up. As a guy, you should be well groomed. You should maintain yourself. But beyond just the physical aspect, I think as long as you're confident, I think confidence is the most important thing. If you come off as insecure or this and that, that's not really attractive. I think that's one thing that humans in general struggle a lot with is our own self-image and how we portray ourselves to the world or to others. And I think that as long as you're confident, those are the most important things.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and you'll also probably enjoy this video right here. I'm Will, and as always, it's a mindset.
It's a mindset. I love that. That's compy right there, no cap. Nah, they was talking in there. I mean, the thing with people, bro, you gotta understand how people work. Is that everybody knows the answer, bro. It's just nobody wants to do the work. Nobody wants to do the work. Oh, it sounds good. Everybody knows what to do. The problem is not knowing what to do. When Adam ate the fruit, it wasn't oh, she didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. No, we know what to do. If you read the stories of or just humans, bro, we ain't gotta take it there. We ain't gotta take it there, bro. When you know humans know what to do. The girl that that's, getting abused, she know, yo, you should leave. It's not about knowing what you should do. It's about having the willpower